Do you have plants at home? Do you want to cut costs on energy or have more independency on the energy? Well, now you have a solution for that. Plants can generate electricity for your house, for your garden, anywhere. So watch this video to know more. Welcome to the channel. My name is Lena Sakai. I'm Green Business Post editor, and today you're going to know more about this plant generating energy, electric energy for houses, for people that lives like far away, far from cities, far from infrastructure, or you that wants to live in the middle of forests. We see on TV people building houses in a forest. How are they going to have electricity? Well, now they can have electricity through plant-based electricity. So let's get to know what the scientists find out. It's been like 13 years since they found out this. And we are getting to know it now because the video is viral on the internet. And I thank you, Sergio Bugarerti, for sending me this video for me to check if it's true or not. And it's true. It is literally flower power. If this is the kind of content you're looking for, subscribe to the channel to receive more content on sustainable development. Follow me, the conscious ones. So let's begin with the video that got viral, that people are sharing with each other, and Bogart shared with me so I can see if it's true, if it's false. I could check, and it's true. This Peruvian here is showing a discovery he made after 10 years of research. He found out how to capture electrons from the roots of plants, and so that he can generate energy, electricity from that. So let's understand better when all this started. And it started in Netherlands with a team of scientists like this plant E. You can see here that it's been like 13 years this video was posted. And this founder here, Marjolein Helder, she says that she was like doing research on the grass to generate energy. At the time, this area of grass, she said that she would recharge a cell phone, and her goals was to put this plants grass on the roofs of buildings and houses, and they want to to at least power the homes of people, at least half of the power. And they developed this project, and they show here how this happens. So in the roots of the plants, bacteria, they interact with the roots of the plants, and they release electrons. And with that, those electrons, they can generate electricity. And in the water, it's better. So they show here in the website their projects all along these 13 years. And here is a project to generate energy with the plants in a golf club. Here is on remote places like here in Indonesia. Here's in rural areas. They were talking about using generating a lot of energy in those rice farms, those rice crops that has more water. Here they are researching on trees. Here they say like different materials in different conditions, so they're testing. There is in garden, there is here in a food park. So in many places they can generate energy. And so I think they were the first to start this kind of research. And the Peruvian one was the one who is viral on the internet now. His name is Hernan Asto, and his initiative is called Alenti. Her videos are more recent, like 5 years ago, 6 years ago. And he started with the clay he said that the clay, the roots of the plants, the bacteria in the clay environment, he says that this clay environment here. He says that it accelerates the bacteria, microorganisms uh, to interact with the roots of the plants and release the electrons they need to generate electricity. So he started with this research, and his goal, he said, to be able to help people who live in remote places that has no infrastructure, no electricity, and so they would have how to they would have electricity with their plants. And this plant in specific, he said it generates electricity, and he also capture pollutants from the air. Most people from those isolated places, they don't have electricity. They use like a wood to cook, so the air in their houses gets more not adequate to breathe. So that's a concern for this more poor population, less developed population. So he thought about it. 2023, he earned this APEC Biocircular Green Award because of this project. And um, here we can see the country is celebrating an award, this award here. And I will show you his development in his website, which is very interesting. He gives us more information. So he has developed another technology besides the clay environment he's covered. Now he developed optimized substrate so that the microorganisms can accelerate the interaction with the roots of the plants. So he now has another, he doesn't need the clay environment anymore. He developed this substrate. That's why we don't see the clay vase anymore. We see other vases, other materials, other kind of lights. Maybe the clay version can be cheaper. We don't know if they still produces it, but we see in the pictures. But they have smaller versions too. So he developed many kinds of products and with different materials and sizes for different goals. And that's the interesting part of this Peruvian initiative. Here we can see this kind of electricity that comes from grass also. And this is polymer that can capture those electrons from the roots of the plants. So we can see it's very strong, the light from the plant. So it's a lot of electricity that is a great potential to like scale. Here you can see that's very strong. So here we compare, I don't know if it's a candle. So the light is a lot stronger, and here we have a video showing how stronger the light is. So this child can study after school at night, and they can socialize better at night. So it's especially for children, it's an excellent solution. And that's the plant, one plant that generates all this energy. That's very strong. So it's amazing. Here and here, lots of awards. Many companies really checked their solution. And here they share a bit of their their benefits, like their advantages. So they say the uh, plants generate electricity, and it's like kind of 24 hours at night. Doesn't like you saw, like at night, it's not like the sun, that if the sun goes, it's not going to generate electricity anymore. The plant will still continue generating electricity. So that's huge advantage compared to the solar energy or the wind energy. Sometimes wind stops. Here it never stops. Almost, I think it's almost never stops. So they say he says approximately. So maybe it's almost. It's cheaper energy. No more cables. Those cables of conventional electricity. They don't use those dangerous and toxic batteries. Like the plants will can absorb pollutants from the air while it's generating your energy. Here they say that it can generate a new environmental conscience. So now a plant can be more valuable. Now we can have one huge reason to plant, because now we can generate energy with that, with the plants. So I think now it's the conscience of population may increase a lot, may help a lot to plant trees. And here we have a very interesting information on the quantity of the amount of energy they generate. So these e-grass, they call 2 square meters of grass generates 25 watts per hour. So that can be like interesting information. So the scientists, students, university, uh, to see the potential of this technology. Maybe other universities, other scientists can develop other types, other technologies. So here I leave you with this kind of information and this other type of luminaire with small plants that population loves. These kind of small plants, they call them like pet plants. They have pet plants nowadays, and this kind of very common pet. Yes, comment here if you want to have one of those. Wouldn't that be nice to save money generating energy at home, not needing to depend on the infrastructure of governments or the prices of governments, of inflation or whatsoever? Many people now live in motorhomes or in boats. Now they can have a plant that will generate them energy. It doesn't matter, like, if it doesn't depend on the sun, it's 24 hours. Now we all have a huge reason to have a plant, to have a plant pet, to adopt plants. This, my friend Bogaert, just sent me the video. He adopted plants, lots of plants. He adopted plants that were going to the trash, or he found in trash. He adopted them, take care of them. So that's why this news caught his attention, and I'm certain that many people love plants. I know I see lots of groups of plants, and now I think now these plants are going to value a lot more, right? If this content was useful somehow, support the channel for free by liking and sharing with people that might benefit from it. Don't forget to subscribe to our newsletter in the description, because social media not always deliver notification. This was the content of today. Green Business Post: Responsible Impacts for Sustainable Communities.